What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the Thundercat again. I got my missing parts I needed from the last video. But before we get into that, I just want to say, like always, I really appreciate you guys comments and subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. I did a little check here on my YouTube data, whatever you want to call it, and 88% of my views are from people who are not subscribed. Guys, please God, well, you don't have to, but I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. 88% not subscribed. That sucks. For the few of you though, that I do see commenting all the time, and to the guys that are already subscribed, I really do appreciate it. Like I said, costs nothing to subscribe. It's free, guys, so I'd appreciate it if you would. Leave comments. To the guys, I see a select few guys that always comment on all the videos. Guys, I really do appreciate it. That's awesome. I see you. But anyways, real quick update on the Thundercat. Last video, I think we left off, I needed a recoil, I needed a pickup coil. I got them. So as you can see, the garage is no better than it was last time. Still a disaster. It's actually worse than it was. But anyways, oh yeah, there you go. That's a good start. Knocked the frame over. Anyway, I really got to clean this up. This is a nightmare. Got a recoil and got a pickup coil. We just got to get it out of this housing. The guys stripped the bolts, so that'll be fun. But we'll get that pickup coil put in the housing that came off it. We'll get that recoil on it. Step over all this garbage. Jesus. And yeah, we'll get it back on. We're gonna have to get the pipes on, and we'll have to put some sealant because these pipes leak like crazy without it. And then yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, the clutching. I went through the primary, all good to go. So yeah, I'll start throwing some parts on this thing, and we'll see you in a minute. Once we get the pickup coil and the recoil on, we're gonna have to check for spark, and cross your fingers that I have spark, because the only component left that I haven't changed, which could still be an issue, is the CDI. Now, I don't think it would be bad, but I honestly, anything could happen with this kind of stuff, so let's hope for the best. Anyways, let's get these parts on. See you in a minute. All right, so got the recoil back on, pickup coil in. Now we're going to test for spark. So I'm going to go shut the lights out, and we're going to check here and see if we have spark. Cross your fingers, guys, because yeah, I don't know about that CDI, but let's see what happens here. Give me a second. I'll shut the lights off. All right, so let's hope for the best here. Oh, I think we're good. Yep, we got spark. What about this one? Yep, we're good. Woo! All right, let's let me get these pipes on, because I didn't do that yet. I wanted to make sure we had spark first. Recoil I got didn't line up either. Had to drill new holes in it. I've never actually seen that with these Cat recoils. Normally they're like the same on everything, and you can pretty much put it almost on any engine as long as they're liquid cooled, but this one didn't line up. Oh well, we re-drilled the holes. We're good. So let's get this back assembled, get the pipes on, and we'll go from there. It's been a couple hours, but I think we're done. So check this out. Recoil's on. Had to re-drill. I think I mentioned this already. I had to drill new holes in it to clock it right. Whatever. That's all good. It works. Pull cord works. Got the pipes back on. We checked for spark already. Spark was good. So I'm gonna let this sealant sit overnight. I don't normally like putting this sealant, but it seems like every sled I have, for some reason, every time I try to not use the high temp silicone on the joints, the exhaust joints, it leaks. I just can't get away from it. But it's also probably because I'm a cheap fuck, and I don't want to buy new exhaust donuts. So here I am, siliconing shit. Anyways, so it's all back together. I forgot to show you guys this one last Frenchman thing that was done to this. Can't even believe this stuff. So see this? That's not supposed to be there. And the craziest thing about it is, you know what that is? So this is steel, right? So I seen that. I'm like, I know what that's from. You know what that's from? Check this out. Oh, by the way, we got the hood back on. The dude literally cut a chunk out of a cylinder head, and like I swear to God, that's from a spare head he must have had, and bolted it to the cab. Like, what the fuck is really going on here? Anyways, I don't know. So I need your guys' opinion on what to do with this. I want to get it off, but I also don't want 2 holes in my hood. But I'm almost thinking like removing it and putting 2 little rivets like that in the hood or little plugs is better than that stuff. But anyways, let's we're at the wait a day, like I said, to for that stuff to dry. You know what? Why don't we clean the hood? This thing's disgusting. And then we'll be done. All right. That's on, fuel's on. Choke on. It's a good sign. Gas again. Oh, fuel's started to get there. Maybe not. Let me try a couple more pulls. Fuel's starting to get somewhere. That Thundercat torque. Well, it's running. It's making very not cool bad noises. Something's coming from the clutching, so I'm not going to run this thing too much. But it's alive at least. It's just doing weird things. Let's get this thing back to the house, and we'll take a look, and we'll see if we can figure out what exactly is going on with that funky noise. Well, we're back, and I took a quick look at it to see what's going on with this like grinding, weird, not cool noise coming from the clutch. I don't see anything, to be honest. My belt deflection is actually kind of, I took that shim out. I probably shouldn't have. Belt sitting a little high, but it's not the end of the world. I don't see anything. This was cool. I left that in the belly pan under the clutches. Nice. But I looked, it doesn't look like it got hit or anything, so that's nothing. So I don't really know. Not seeing anything. Like I was thinking maybe something was rubbing on the cover, and there's no damage to the cover, and I'd honestly see nothing. So yeah, I don't know.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I figured out that weird noise issue was the secondary clutch. Sheaths were getting stuck open. To be honest, I didn't even look at what's going on. I just yanked it off. I have my old secondary clutch from my 94 T-Cat I had like 10 years ago. So I threw that on. That problem is resolved. But here's where I'm at with it so far. We got like 5 different issues here. 1, tach's not working. Very intermittent, doing weird stuff, not working. 2, I think it's revving too high. This is just me listening by ear, but I kind of know what they're supposed to sound like, and it sounds like it's revving probably like 300, 400, 500 RPM too high, maybe more, but I can't tell because the tach doesn't work. So that's got to get fixed. I think the primary clutch weights were the wrong ones in it when I was working on it the other day, but all the pins were stripped and I couldn't get the weights out, so I went, I'll leave it so I can just try it. So that's an issue. I couldn't get the clutch off the crank, which is also another issue. So I might have to do the old water or oil trick down there with the primary belt with Teflon tape. And I might get rid of that 9-tower clutch. I hate those 9-tower clutches anyways. And another massive issue is the stupid skid in it. Like, I get why someone did it, I guess. It rides better. I think it's an extra 10 skid from Polaris in it. But like, if you look at the way this thing's raked out, like, it is so terrible. That back sits so high that there's no weight transfer at all. So whenever I smash the throttle there, it does nothing but spin. I can't get it to hook up. And the second I'll jump on the rear to try and compress it a bit and then I hammer it, it pulls the skis like crazy and wants to go. So that skid's got to go. I got to find an original Cat skid, and then I can take these stupid plates off the tunnel that they used for mounting that skid. Terrible, absolutely terrible. But anyways, that's where we're at. So there'll be more on this eventually. There's a lot there to work on, but it's running, driving, not optimal, but the engine itself, though, I will say, running very well. No issues there. Very responsive, running very good. I think it's just revving too high, like I said, because of clutching issues, and skid gotta go. So thanks for watching, guys. This is the real ending now, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you guys watching this long. If you hung in this long, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and peace out. Take care, comb your hair, or if you don't have any hair like me, well, life just sucks. Anyways, see ya.
Hey, subscribe to the channel.